Hi, everybody, and welcome to Wrassle Graps. My name is Chris.
My name is Vincent.
I had my volume turned up way too loud to bring in Greg. I did not realize that at first, but
He's
I think
usually a
that's
loud guy. He was loud for me too, but my volume's pretty good. Pretty
I
good.
jumped a little bit.
You jumped. I mean, it happens when you're not expecting it.
But anyway, this is a SmackDown review for yesterday's SmackDown. Yesterday, of course, being the 14th of April, and I'm excited to talk about the show. First in review since the week of Mania. We didn't get to do Mania.
Unfortunately, I mean, we had so many thoughts on Mania too.
I mean, I brought it up in the Dynamite review, but
Yeah.
the wrong guy won.
I mean, it depends on who you ask, really.
Depends on who you ask. It's a good match. I liked it. I think you'd say the same. But when you think about it, when you really think about it, Omos shouldn't have lost to Brock Lesnar.
Um, I do agree. I think that Omos should have won and been, he should have actually been in the main event too and won.
I can agree with it. He wouldn't have lost to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, not like Cody, who's a loser.
Nerd loser. I can't believe
Yeah, I wish I was in that AW crew right now so I can spray paint him with the L.
you want to be in the Outcast.
Just for that reason alone. Because I don't think you can do that unless you're in the Outcasts.
I mean, you could still do it. I mean, I don't know the legalities of it.
It's just illegal then, yeah.
You might go to prison for a minute. I mean,
Probably not. It's a
I
very low tier crime, I think.
definitely get tackled by somebody.
It's like you're not an outcast. I can't believe you've done this.
If you wear the T-shirt and you do the L sign, they'll understand.
Exactly, yeah. I'll put it on my forehead. I'll be like dancing and shit. They'll be like, oh, this guy's got moves. We'll let him slide.
And I was like, he just likes Fortnite. He's going now. Just let him do what he wants to do.
Exactly.
But yeah. Anyway, so I mean, WrestleMania. We're
Catch
gonna
me
go.
on catch me on gamer grabs.
We're gonna yeah, coming soon.
Yeah.
It's the best thing I've ever done off the fly, and it's will be my best contribution to this channel ever.
It happens like that game like Wrassle Graps. Like, that was just random.
Right now, sometimes it's hard being a genius. I've said this a million times. Um, being the smart is a burden, but it's one that I bear as best as I can.
Yeah. I'm very smart too.
Anyway, SmackDown. Let's get to it. Starts off once
Let's talk
again.
about who's not smart. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens.
We're gonna watch SmackDown for 2 weeks. Good to know though, some things don't change.
Yeah.
I mean, it starts off Owens and Zayn still going with the bloodline. Nothing has changed. Still happening. This is still going on.
Well, of course it's not over yet. Like there has to be something else going on.
I feel like we've been here for a while.
No, I mean, but you still have so much to do. Like Jey Uso has to finish his story.
He does. Someone has to finish the story because
Yeah,
someone
like
else
Jey
couldn't do it.
Uso's gotta do something. Like Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens have the championships, but they have to be involved still because they were involved before.
I mean, if Cody's not going to do it, somebody has to.
Yeah, so we have to finish that first, and then after that's done, I think it's all good.
I don't mind it. I enjoy what they're doing there. Owens and Zayn come out there just talking about it, and they're like, the Usos are going to want their rematch, and the Usos are like, you know what, we do want our rematch. So they come out, and they're just like, there's no cracks in the bloodline. Stop talking about that, man. No one say anything about that. You're right. No one did say anything about that, Jay. Why are you bringing it up?
Yeah,
We want our rematch. Okay,
we do
sure.
sell crack. Wait, what?
How do you think we keep the side business afloat, man?
How do you think we get all this money that was in the picture on the T-shirt?
That was Photoshop. No, it's real.
That's
It's not legal. Don't tell
where all
anybody.
the money came from.
It's real. It's not legal. Please don't tell anybody. It's a secret.
Yeah,
As it looks dead into the hard camera. But yeah, so they do that. They're gonna Usos and Solo are gonna go attack Owens and Zayn, but the newly returned Matt Riddle comes back, helps him out, and it's confirmed by Mr. Adam Pierce that the main event will be no shoes, no shirt, all main event because it's Solo versus Matt Riddle. And yes, I have been waiting to use that since yesterday.
and main event Jey Uso's there too.
He's standing there respectfully.
Yeah.
But yeah, that match can come later on. But for now, we
Poor
move on.
Jimmy Uso is just like, I don't know. He's just a side character.
I mean, they're all kind of side characters when you think about it.
But like, he doesn't get any respect. Like, he's not main event Jimmy Uso because
He
he's never
could
been in
be,
the main event really, except for WrestleMania.
made with Jimmy Uso with some practice.
A little bit of practice. He kind of like exactly like Jay, kind of.
I mean, look,
He's just
when
different, like, because he's a different person.
when Roman and Solo eventually join them, they could be
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Solo, where's Solo? Solo can be a main eventer. Like, he has the whole
yeah,
entire thing. Like, his look, his music, everything about him.
main evented
He's
a couple of
he's
shows.
decent in the ring, I guess.
I think he's still improving,
He's
and
got. I
I
think he can be good on the mic. I can hear him being good on the mic.
I like that he doesn't talk. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I like the silent nature about him. But when he like talks, it's meaningful, and then like he's really aggressive in general. Like he wants to kill you.
Never got into more stuff about him later on, but he does have a line later on, and I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah,
It's
but
just so good hearing him talk sparingly because it's more threatening and meaningful when he
it's
does.
like Hook, but he's better than Hook.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, we don't see that much Hook, and when Hook is being like when Hook is there, it's kind of like a special occasion. Like I don't know.
I'm sorry, can you refer to Solo Sikoa's fans as the hookers?
Yes.
I'm sure you could, but I don't think they'd take it that well. I don't think they'd take it well, honestly.
Why not? It's just a fan name. Doesn't mean
Not
anything.
everyone's a fan of AEW. They don't know what that means.
Well, you don't have to be a fan of AEW. It's what they call the Solo Sikoa fan.
Does he know about this?
I don't know. I don't think anyone knows about it except me.
All right, you pinch
And
it to
now
Vince.
everyone knows about it. We revealed it. It's like
You
we
pitch it.
leaked. It's like we leaked the Pentagon all over again. At the
I don't know if we can leak the Pentagon.
I don't know. I think it was like a big leak in Minecraft that happened.
I don't know. I just
I don't know much about it. I just know that it happened in Minecraft and some serious information went down. But we're leaking different information, bigger information. So Solo Sikoa's fans are now called the Hookers.
it sounds like you're really struggling over it.
With what?
Just in general. I don't know.
With what? Solo Sikoa's fans being the Hookers.
Talking about that, talking about the Pentagon, Minecraft. I don't know what you're on about.
Well, you're just not understanding me. That's all.
You started talking about Solo Sikoa's fans. You went down a whole thing there, and I don't. I'm just worried.
No, people that
Okay.
know, they get it. The Hookers know.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure.
They
Uh,
understand.
moving on to Knight versus Woods. First match on the show had a slight build, actually. They cut some promos on social media. And I mean, I enjoyed the match. I thought it was a good match. Not mad at Woods winning. Would like to see LA Knight start winning, but I like it.
Did this
That was
match
good.
happen already, or was like the only match that happened Kofi Kingston LA Knight?
I think it was Kofi.
Yeah, it was Kofi, but I don't know if Xavier, had a match against him before, but we did now, and apparently LA Knight lost against both of them, so that's not good.
I don't appreciate it. I would like LA Knight to start picking up some wins.
Yeah, like LA Knight just loses everything. He's a big loser.
I love
Everyone's
LA
a
Knight.
loser. You see how everyone's a loser.
Everyone's a loser except Solo Sikoa and his fans.
They win all the time.
Um, yeah, so Knight loses, unfortunately. And I mean, I'm not too mad because I like Woods, like to see him do more. It looks like that's what he's doing. He's doing more stuff, trying to go after more big feuds. So I like that. We'll see that next up in the next segment. But overall, it's a good match. I liked it. Went a few commercial breaks,
I
some good
think it's
in-ring
just that
stuff.
LA Knight's just so good.
He's so good. It's criminal that he's not doing more.
Like he's such a star. Like people pop when he comes out. Like when his music hits.
Well, I would
It
say,
really reminds me of like a big star,
what
but
I
he's
would
not a
say
big star. Yeah,
is he is what Austin Theory thinks Austin Theory is.
that's what you say about everybody.
I, look, maybe if Austin Theory could find a personality, I wouldn't have to assign him one. Okay, I don't know.
He doesn't have a personality. You know, Austin Theory might as well just be kicked to the curb because we don't need him anymore.
That's why in 2 weeks, you know what LA Knight should do? He should go to Raw. Should be on Raw, and he should beat Austin Theory immediately for that title, beating the U.S.
He's like
champ.
everybody's created wrestler is Austin Theory.
Everybody's great, but he's like the generic guy. He don't even bother editing the moves, you know?
Yeah,
They're like random selects.
those are the moves they picked for you,
Exactly.
and they're fine. But you know, you could have
Him and
edited them yourself.
him and Riddick Moss, you know, Riddick Moss to the entrance, and LA Knight, not LA Knight, Austin Theory's your character.
Yeah,
He plays.
Riddick Moss is a questionable guy too.
Goddamn entrance, jump kicking, drawing boxes. What's wrong with that man?
I don't know. He doesn't have a character either.
He does. His girlfriend wants him to win matches, but he can't.
That's a weird. That's a sad gimmick to live.
Dangerously close to Mike Kanellis and
What's
Maria
she do? She
Kanellis.
should actually. That's true. I didn't think about that.
You remember
That
that
theme song was
storyline?
that theme song banged though. Yeah, I admit.
It did. It was nice. I missed that.
Sometimes you just blast it out, and, out your car window. You know, everyone's looking at you like as you're singing the song, but you don't care because it's a great song.
But that's it. You're singing it. It's weird because you're singing it and you're alone, and there's nobody in the car with you.
Yeah, exactly. You're just actually crying though, underneath all that singing.
We're not crying underneath. It slowly comes to the surface, and then it gets sad.
Exactly. The climax hits, you
The middle of the song hits, and it's just full out tears. They have to pull over to the side of the road because you just can't.
Exactly. That should be a vignette they do. Like if Mike Bennett was to come back to WWE, that should be the vignette they do. Should
It's
just be
Mike
him
Kanellis crying in the car.
crying, pulling over, and rethinking life.
He'll be in AEW for a while, I think, or ROH, wherever he
Ring
is.
of Honor. Yeah.
Anyway, back to the show. Woods interrupts Imperium backstage, and he just plays his trumpet, gets an IC title match next week.
The musical styling has really got him that title match.
He said, "You know what, Woods? You could have just asked me respectfully if you want a title match. But
Should
you
you
know what?
disrespect my meeting over here? That's crazy that you did that.
Woods, for a face, Woods is kind of an asshole, I think. You know, he's cheating to win matches. He's interrupting business meetings that have nothing to do with him. I mean, couldn't just walked up and like, hey, Gunther, mind if I talk to you real quick? He would have been like, sure, you know, in a minute. Give me 2 minutes. I'm finishing this up right now.
He would have actually probably not because he would have not wanted to reveal anything in front of anybody watching. Like
I
if
mean,
Xavier was watching him, he probably wouldn't want to say anything.
no, he'd be like, I'll go over there for 2 minutes, you know, and then when you're done, you can find me. We can talk. And he'd be like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. And then you wait
Sure,
two
you just be
minutes.
like, stay over there, wait in the waiting room, please.
Then the camera is just sitting on Woods trying to figure out what to do for 2 minutes. And when he finds something to do, you know, he pulls up a game. He's in the middle of the game. Gunther comes in. He's like, all right, what do you want? And he's like, damn, I was in the middle of that. It's like, can I have an IC title match? He says, you know what? You asked me respectfully. You waited. Sure.
He would have said no because fuck Xavier Woods.
Well, then, of course, Woods pulls out the trumpet, plays it right next to his ear. Then he's like, that's so great. I love that song so much. You get the match.
I guess that could have worked too.
It's a long game, you know.
But he got the match. He said he was going to be able to beat Gunther next week. So I'm not sure if he will be able to. He definitely won't actually. 100% don't think he will be able to.
I would hope not.
Yeah, because I don't think that he can survive a Gunther chop at all. He'll just get chopped and immediately that would be the end of the match.
Well, I would love to see a match, not with Woods,
Like you
but with
can't
somebody.
compete with him in the chop game. Like you can't do it.
You can't, but unless he brings the trombone.
You think that's gonna compete with a chop? No.
No, he's gonna go to trombone him with and
He's gonna trombone him.
the counter
This
the
is getting
chop.
awfully weird now. Okay.
No, listen. There's a there's a thing here. Listen, you know, he goes to chop him, but then Woods pulls up the trombone, plays a tune real quick. He's like, man, that's some good tromboning. I love it. You know, and he won't chop him because he respects him too much.
Maybe that'll do, but I don't know. Maybe he'll have a better time blowing his ear out than
Well, that sounded kind of weird.
that. With the trombone. With the trombone.
Oh, no, it's better. It's better now. Okay.
Yeah, there you
Um,
go.
so we move on to Riddle and Sammy and Kevin Owens backstage. Sammy's like, gotta be careful. You know, it's Bloodline guys. They're dangerous. And Kevin's like, no, no, you gotta go out, do this. And Riddle's
This was
like,
funny. This was hilarious.
I mean, it was fine. I thought it was fine.
No, I thought it was funny, man. Then Kevin coming in like, no, fuck that, man. They tried to kill you. Just fucking beat their ass, all right?
Yeah, it was
Don't listen to
funny.
whatever Sammy's telling you. These dumbasses are telling you to be careful and they'll kill him, man. Come on.
That was funny. Riddle's response was kind of like him reading off a script. You know,
Well, Riddle sucks at anything he does.
not
Except
everything.
wrestling.
I wouldn't say everything.
Except wrestling. He's good at wrestling. That's it.
Arcade Bro storyline's amazing. I want to hear.
It's good. It's a good storyline. I don't think I've watched that storyline, to be honest.
It's because Randy's out of the back injury. When he comes back, it's a great storyline. I promise you.
Okay. Is he gonna come back soon?
I wish.
Okay.
Riddle's just standing there. He's like, you know what? That's some good advice from both of you guys. I'm going to combine it. I'm I'm going to be careful, but I got to control myself. I'm going to
I'm gonna be
control how much
careful,
damage.
but I'll also kill them.
Got to control how
Okay.
much damage. I do the solo with my body. I'm like, bro, can you just say, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm gonna go win this match real quick. That's all I need to say. That's it. That's all.
Respectfully, I'm just gonna do my thing. Thank you.
Respectfully, thank you for your advice, but like I kind of got my own thing going on here, and you're kind of harsh on the vibe. So just do me. And that sounds more real than what Riddle actually said.
Yeah, I don't know what he said. He said something about bro or whatever.
Yeah, bro, something, Scooter,
Yeah, he said really
Randy,
aggressive too. He was like, bro. And I was like,
bro,
wow.
Scooter, Randy, uh, getting him.
Yeah.
Next up, the Judgment Day promo about Bad Bunny. He's like, Bad Bunny just won't stop getting in my way, man. It's just, I hate that guy. Play that video again one more time. Slow motion this time.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to see it again to like laugh at it or whatever.
Kevin Dunn just wanted him to, he's like, do me a favor, man. Just ask him to play the video again, but just slow for me. What?
Wait,
What's
why
that?
though? It's like a romantic thing. I mean, it's like just for everybody to watch.
Man, it's just some of them. I mean, it's for people so they can
He
see what happened.
secretly has a crush on Bad Bunny.
Yeah, that's what it
And a
sounds like.
fetish, and a table fetish, apparently. Going through tables.
It's a weird thing for people getting hurt.
I guess that's his fetish thing. If you get hurt. I mean, that sounds kind of weird, though. He's a psychopath, to be honest.
He's a weird man, Kevin Dunn.
Yeah. Definitely a weird guy.
Very strange man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, he looks like the kind of guy that would.
Yeah. I had no idea about this Bad Bunny thing, too, so it was kind of a surprise to me.
I came out of nowhere.
Like, I
For
seen
you.
that he was there and, like, punched somebody in the face. But I think I
Yeah, he
scrolled
punched
past it
Dominic
because I didn't care.
twice.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. Like,
He
why
punched
couldn't he
Dominic
punch Damien Priest?
because they're kind of friends.
No, he's not. He chokeslammed him through a table.
Not anymore, but they were kind of friends.
No, he was trying to kill him. Like, he knew he was going to, beat his ass. Like, why did he, I don't know.
You didn't know. Do you think this kid has trying to watch the product? He's doing shows in places.
That's true. Like, how's he a WWE fan if he can't even watch the shows?
Yeah, he's basically doing stuff. He's like, I kind of like the stuff I watch every now and then. So,
I
I mean,
guess.
I get, he's good in the
Yeah,
ring.
he can't catch up with nothing.
Like, this is obviously, it's
He's
just
more confused than we are. Like, we think we're confused. He's so confused. He's like, he doesn't know what's going on.
try to get this man to watch AEW. He will have a stroke.
Yeah, he's like, everything changes like every week, so he'll just be so confused.
Why are they spray painting L's on the job? What is it? What?
Yeah. What did they
I
do to
thought,
Paige?
I thought Mox was a good guy. What happened?
Yeah. Why are they like the Shield, but like more aggressive?
Why like the Shield, but like not good?
Yeah. I don't know if that'd be his style. I don't know what Bad Bunny likes in wrestling.
I like to believe he likes that kind of wrestling and supports it. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, anyway, back to this segment. They're jogging the Judgment Day, and then Selena Vega comes out with the flip flop for some reason, and just
It
staring
was the only
down
thing she had.
the Judgment Day, and then Legado del Fantasma or the LWO, whatever they're called now.
LWO. That's easier.
They come out and they just like start jumping them, but then they stop. It's like they forgot they're supposed to be the good guys in the storyline, you know?
Yeah, I think
I
they're. I mean, they were all heels before they were faces. I think.
They must have forgot they're supposed to be faces here.
Yeah, this is like their first run as faces in like a while. I think.
Yeah, but this does lead to a very enjoyable Priest versus Escobar match.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean,
I
these two
like
guys can wrestle their asses off, so of course it was good.
had some good stuff in ring, some interference at ringside, of course, causes Priest to get the win. That was a good match, though.
Surprisingly, I mean, because I felt like Escobar was going to go over, but apparently, Priest went over.
I don't think the LWO has won anything since being the LWO.
The loser world order.
That's what it actually stands for. Yeah,
Yeah,
you think it's the Latino World Order? It's not. It's not.
it's a loser. Yeah,
Not yet, anyways. Not until they win something
eventually, but under Vince McMahon, they're not winning and they're breaking up very soon.
very soon. And also, Santos is Ray's real son.
Possibly, yeah.
That's why he's so protective of him. Obviously,
How old is that dude?
I don't know. I feel like he's one of those guys that
Well, fucking
looks.
Dominic's 26.
Santos looks like he's in his late 30s, but could actually be in his low 30s.
Dominic, he could be younger than Dominic.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a good question. Let me
They could
look
be the
this
same
up.
age, to be honest.
I gotta look this up. And that's gonna bother me the rest of the show.
Okay.
Uh,
Ray's
so
like
says
40 something.
he's 38 years old. So I mean,
Oh, he's
40.
fucking almost 40. He's got no time left, to be honest.
Oh, you're saying it like that? Wow. Okay.
It's almost
Uh,
the end for him.
I don't know. What are you really thinking about?
I don't know.
But I mean, so Escobar loses, and uh, the LWO is getting attacked. Rey Mysterio comes out, and I
Where was
feel
he?
like
Like, that was his group.
I think that they were just like, "Look, we got this. We got a plan." And Rey's like, "Okay, I guess so." And the plan didn't work, so then he had to come out and help.
Yeah.
But so I think that I don't know. Ray seems way too comfortable hitting Dominic now. I'm just throwing it out there.
He wants to be his son and play WWE 13.
I feel like this has been brewing since then, if we can be perfectly honest. I think that
He couldn't wait, and now he's finally doing
it was all a long game. The holding back was just so it doesn't look like he's been waiting too long for this, you know.
it. Long-term storytelling.
Long term storytelling, it was all ruse so he can actually hit his son, I think.
I think so.
That'd be crazy. Imagine every time there's like a shoot interview like 10 years from now, Dominic's like, I don't know, man, every time I'd wrestle my dad, he would
He
start
would
shooting on me
wallop
for
me.
no reason.
He would wallop me, right? It was crazy.
Everyone else was like kind of cool, but I think he was shooting on me, man. I don't know.
I don't know, man. He was cool with everybody except me. In the back, he'd tell me, he'd be like, I'm gonna beat your ass out there.
Starts kicking the crap out of me. He's like, welcome to the big leagues, kid.
Yeah.
Remember WWE 13?
Remember the times.
Remember when I played the game and I also beat my kids? I did it. I'm doing it now. I did it then.
Yeah. He's really the heel in the situation.
Really, maybe Dom was right all along. I don't know.
I don't know, man. He's had a rough life. He went to prison. It's been rough.
Well, speaking of guys having a rough time, the Bloodlines backstage, and it's just Paul Heyman hyping up Solo Sikoa, talking about how when the Bloodline gets disrespected, everyone gets disrespected. Who was also Samoan.
Yeah.
I see Paul was going nuts, man. I don't know.
He was just
Telling
saying shit. He was just whatever came to his mind. He was like, "I'm gonna say it."
He said the level of disrespect had Umaga rolling in his grave, and I
Oh,
was
he said that. I was laughing. I was like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
like, God damn, wow.
Yeah.
And eventually Solo's like, stops him.
He
He's
was like,
like,
"Oh, your family members they'd be dying. They'd be dead, but they may be rolling around in their graves because you didn't beat." He was like, "What the fuck?"
I don't even know what Rikishi's thinking about right now, he says.
Yeah.
And then
Like he's
Solo's
probably not
eventually,
thinking about anything. He's like, "What do I eat next?"
and Solo's like, tell the tribal chief I'll deal with it. Stop talking, please.
Yeah. He was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Well, Next up, we get to, I would say, easily my least favorite thing on the entire show, the women's tag team segment.
Least favorite, you said? This was
This
kind of
was
weird. It was like a
this was
big
actively bad.
celebration. It was like a big celebration, and then why couldn't Liv Morgan be the champion at WrestleMania? Though was my question.
That's a real question. My question is, this was the most cringy thing ever. Who let this pass?
I mean, I don't know. I just think maybe they had too much confidence in whatever they were gonna do, but then it wasn't good.
They having Raquel is sitting there and just giving the cringiest like thank you speech of all time.
It could have been a backstage thing.
It could have been. This didn't need a whole celebration. Since when do people care about the women's tag team championships?
Like, nobody gives a fuck about these titles. They're not even a real tag team.
Rhea Ripley was on the show. She did less.
Yeah, she got her ass beat by Zelina Vega.
She did took a Hurricane Rana into an LED board. That's kind of crazy.
Kind of nuts.
I mean, I would like to see Rhea do more as champion.
Yeah, she's champion, right?
She is. It's easy to forget because she's just part of the Judgment Day. But she is.
I always forget. I'm like, who the fuck's champion?
Yeah, but
Is
serious
that a
lack
duck?
of good question. I
I
don't know.
heard it. I heard something quacking. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
Anyway, though, um, I don't. Did you like the segment? You like this tag team segment?
Um, no, I didn't like the segment because it was kind of weird. Like you said, it was cringy, and then Sonya Deville. Anything with Sonya Deville is pretty bad.
I
And
don't
then
think it's their
I
fault.
think Liv Morgan, not great on the mic. Raquel was okay,
I
and it was just
yeah,
long and kind of weird. Like they were stalling for someone to come out, and then they came out, and then it was uneventful.
this was actively. I want to like what's going on here. I just can't.
Yeah, it was just weird. I don't know. I like Liv Morgan. I like Liv Morgan. That's about it. And then that's about it. Yeah. I don't know a lot about Raquel and Sonya. I'm okay with Sonya and Chelsea.
And so next up,
But like I said, Liv Morgan should have fucking won at WrestleMania because this is kind of bullshit. Because I predicted Liv Morgan to win, and then she didn't win, but then she won later.
all I'm throwing out there. First of all, it wasn't even for the tag team championships.
Was it not for the titles?
No,
I
it was a
don't know.
showcase match.
Well, they still should have won. Okay, so that they were at least winners, and then they went on to win the titles. There you go.
That should be a lesson to you to stop picking Liv Morgan to win things.
Well, she won the titles. Okay, so she's a winner in my books.
Somehow she knows, man, that you're gonna pick her to win
But
these
on
things. It's
pay per
just like
views, she can't win a single thing apparently. So maybe she should be like working to win on pay per view. I think
I'm telling you, every time you pick her, she knows somehow and she starts throwing. I don't know what it is.
she starts throwing. Is that what happens?
Oh, I think so. That's my canon.
All right. Well, I'm throwing my predictions to her because she's gonna win every match.
I start throwing every match now. God damn.
God damn it!
So next up,
I'm her curse. I curse her. I think.
you're that guy. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah. Now we have to interview Liv Morgan. I think to like figure
Legally,
this out. You know.
but
Yeah.
I have to ask and moderate.
Exactly. I gotta talk to her and be like, "Damn, I'm so sorry that you've been losing. It's my fault."
I know she's mad at you.
Yeah. Deep
I just
down.
know.
Yeah. Mhm.
Somehow she knows it's this
She's
guy,
like, "There's some dude
Vincent.
named Vincent cursing me right now. I know. I know
It's
this
like
is what's going on. And his
Danhausen
name is
thing going.
Vincent. I know it. I know."
It's not. I definitely know it's a dude named Vincent, not a female named Vincenza. It's definitely a dude named Vincent, and he's doing this somehow.
Yeah, definitely. And
I
everyone's
think
questioning her, like, "How do you know that? Like, where does the name Vincent come from?" She's like, "I don't know. I just feel it in my soul." You know?
I think you got heard a little too much. Is what they're gonna say, but she's gonna be very insistent, and she'll probably be right.
Exactly. She's right. In fact,
Well, anyway, next up, go local sports team. They were in the crowd. Good for them. The USFL.
is it the college team?
Some new football thing called the USFL. I don't know. The United States Football League, I'm assuming.
Is that like a professional or a college league?
God only knows. I don't know. It's a new thing, apparently.
Oh, like the XFL?
I mean, this is how you know things.
We have too much football leagues.
This is how you know things are bad with Dwayne. They couldn't even get the
If there's the
XFL to be released.
USFL and there's XFL and then there's the NFL, there's too many footballs. Okay, too much.
I'm gonna throw in the college stuff, man. If this isn't the college stuff.
Yeah, the college stuff is too much.
Next up, we get to the
Just
long-awaited.
get you away with college football.
Oh, yeah, get rid of all sports except professional wrestling.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the only one that matters. I mean, UFC. Fuck off, UFC.
Oh, who cares? Who really cares?
Yeah.
Actually, tell us down below. Who cares?
Do they go to tables in the UFC? I don't think so.
How does someone play the trombone
That's why
and
I think
blow
it's
out somebody?
funny that people like to shit on wrestling fans when they like the UFC and shit like that. Like, I know you like that fake shit, but like they go through tables and jump off ladders and shit, and you watch the people that punch each other in the face. I don't know. It seems a lot more boring and roll around on the floor. I think it's a little more boring than jumping off ladders through tables and on fire and with thumbtacks. So
Like, I mean, professional wrestling, it's fun. There's stories involved.
it's a little lifting a car with a forklift and like flipping it over is a lot more fun than that. I think, but whatever.
We have that. They have guys hugging each other and rolling around. That's what they get.
And they like to shit on wrestling fans. Like, come on, you know what's cooler? Like, you come on, you already know.
I mean, we've never brought a pay-per-view. Had to just
And their pay per views cost more money.
I just have to sit there and wait for a match fight to start, not knowing whether or not it'll be 30 seconds or like 40 minutes, you know.
And you pay like $80 for that shit.
That's tough.
Come on. Like, what's the better deal here? I'm just saying.
I mean, who's really winning when you
Yeah,
think
show
about
every week. You know,
it? It's not
it's
hard to find what we're watching, you know.
exactly.
I know where I can watch professional wrestling. I
It's
cannot
like the
for the life of
easiest
me
thing to learn. Yeah,
find out where to watch any UFC things.
exactly. And you gotta like manufacture all your beef and shit like that. Like, I don't know, whatever.
I mean, they're basically storytelling over there. They're basically doing what we're doing,
They're basically trying to like make wrestling storylines. Yeah,
and it's not as good.
exactly. Because they can't do as much. Like, you can't like be hitting somebody with a car one week, they're out the next week, then like you challenge them to a fight next week. You know what I'm saying? When they show back up and return, you know, I don't know.
I don't know the rules of it, you know. I feel like Joe
They have to
Rogan
like
might
all
talk.
they can do is talk shit at a table. That's all they can do.
I don't know. I don't think you can have a UFC fighter fight their son in the octagon. I don't.
Yeah,
Maybe you can. I don't know. Joe Rogan might know something about that.
I don't know. That might be a little crazy for Joe Rogan. He's like, oh, I can't believe you're beating your son. I don't know.
Crazy. Uh, well,
And the
anyway, back.
fans are cheering. I can't believe it.
That's not. I can't believe. It's all weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, we went off a tangent there.
Yeah, well, it's not as bad as the tangent we went on in the AW review. Go check that one out.
That one was about WWE. Yeah.
It's only about WWE.
It was more of the WWE podcast than the AEW podcast.
So, Shinskue versus Riddick Moss. Shinsuke's long way to return. Glad to see Shinsuke's old music back. Happy about that. It's the old entrance.
Thank fucking God. Because, I mean, if they got rid of that song, it would have been bad.
If he came out with a song like what Matt Riddle has now, I would have been upset. I know that.
Yeah. His song is so iconic, though.
And
Like Shinsuke.
they even had kind of the violin version, like the lively done version.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. And speaking of entrances, Riddick Moss, you know, what was that?
I don't know. He's just a crazy guy.
He was doing the SpongeBob thing, you know, we're not talking about this, they're not talking about this, we're talking about this, drawing shapes with his fingers and kicking things through it. I don't know.
Riddick
Weird guy.
Moss is lost. He doesn't know what's going on. Is his name Madcap or Riddick now?
It's still Madcap, I think. I just call him Riddick because it should be Riddick by now.
Madcap still? I mean, come on. Like, out of all the people that got their name changed, I mean, I feel like he should have been kind of close to the top. I don't know. He's got a bad name, right?
Like we're talking about, Emma came back just to be the Maria Kanellis to his Mike Bennett, you know.
Yeah. Emma could be a bigger deal because she was there in NXT when it started off, I think.
Could be, you know, she could be.
She literally has the history there to be, something at least.
I do fully agree with that. I do. Um,
You'd be like, oh, she's one of the people that paved the way for the women's revolution or whatever.
she paved the way to be a very questionable manager for Riddle Moss.
Yeah.
Thank you. And now Shinsuke's back, good to see him.
You
From
think
a sm
Shinsuke can be treated better?
I need to believe he will be for my happiness.
I see a lot of people being like, oh, where's Rick Boogs? Rick Boogs should be with him.
He's a
Yeah,
Raw
he
with
was worse.
Elias.
Like, I don't think that even really worked for me, to be
That
honest.
wasn't good, no.
Like, a lot of people
Everything
liked it, but I didn't like it. It just made him look kind of funny.
has been on a downward spiral since 2017.
Like, I like that they call him the King of Strong Style. He's taken seriously, former Royal Rumble winner, this and that. It makes him seem pretty like interesting and important.
This man's whole career has been on a downward spiral since 2018. Okay, let's not pretend like it hasn't.
He deserves a good run, I think.
He does. It doesn't even have to be like a title winning one, just a really good run where he has some great matches. Maybe a good mid card title run.
It's crazy that
And
he almost got one too. He almost got a good run at at the start when he first came to the main roster.
almost, almost.
He was doomed though from the start. They like changed his Titantron. They gave him the artist gimmick.
This dude had a match with John Cena on SmackDown and won. Okay.
Yeah.
This
Then
dude was so
he
good.
won the Rumble. He was gonna go to WrestleMania, maybe win the title. He didn't win the title though.
This dude was so good that he accidentally dropped John Cena on his head. And John Cena said, "No, it's okay. It's fine. I'm good. I love this guy."
But imagine if John Cena was like, "No, fuck him, alright? I can't believe you've done this."
I mean, he
Alright?
might as well have with the push he got. He might as well have said it.
Yeah, might as well.
I
Just have
think
Randy Orton him.
he must have. Somebody had to have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Shinsuke wins though, and then Riddick Moss tries to jump him again. Shinsuke beats his ass. Then there's a carrying cross T, so they're gonna be in a feud. I don't know how to feel about this personally.
Me and Michael Cole was like, it's I guess, it's TikTok for Shinsuke Nakamura.
I hate that. I hate so much that carrying cross just walks out. It just says tick tock. In my head, I'm just thinking, hey, I love that app.
Yeah. I
I
don't know.
hate it
I
so
didn't
much.
know what to think about it. I was like, what is that even? Like, why is he challenging Shinsuke though?
I don't like this because carrying cross he doesn't have any wins. He's not a credible threat. Shinsuke can't lose. So Shinsuke wins. He doesn't gain anything from beating Karrion Cross. Karrion wins. He doesn't gain. He ruins Shinsuke's run. I don't know.
Yeah. Like either way it doesn't work out. And then carrying like should be a big deal, but he's not. Like he has all this cool stuff going on, but like he doesn't actually win any matches or do anything cool, like important or anything like that.
I think they could have a good match because they both wrestle a similar style. I like to think.
Well, they're gonna have a good match, but like what has Karrion Cross been involved in that has been interesting or like done anything like that could be main event worthy? Like he's done nothing.
Besides NXT, there hasn't been anything interesting really.
Exactly. Yeah. Like he debuted pretty good, but then what has he done since? He hasn't done anything.
Yeah, it's rough for him, but anyway, we get to Braun and Ricochet. Actually, they're talking about something. I don't know what they were speaking about, but they were talking about something before they got jumped by
They
the
got
Viking
jumped.
Raiders.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they did.
I don't know. It was like maybe they have a feud going on, right? So
Do they?
yeah, they do. They've been going at it for weeks.
Oh well. I thinking about it now, I just realized this. I don't like Valhalla.
Why not?
I don't think she fits that character well.
What do you mean? Like, I mean, she's okay.
I can just tell she's a Southern person trying to act like a Viking,
Yes.
and it doesn't work.
I mean, I guess, but it is what it is. She's doing it because she's there, because she's got a relationship with them, so of course she's gonna do it.
I mean, I'm good for her. I'm not saying anything about that. I just feel like she was doing good until she started yelling here in this segment. And I was like, no, she's a Southern person, and she
I
wants
mean,
to
she
game me.
was, yeah.
She
I
wants to
don't
game
know.
me in the promo, and that was funny.
Yeah, maybe she shouldn't have been there. And also, I don't think she doesn't do much for me either. But like, it's not like a thing I worry about too
It
much.
doesn't actively ruin it, but it doesn't do anything for them either.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'd rather them just be alone doing. Yeah, I don't even think they should be Vikings anymore.
They could be Vikings. They should just be threatening Vikings. I don't know why it's so hard. They were fine in NXT.
They should be bowling Vikings.
Oh yeah, they should be doing that. I miss those guys.
They should wear bowling shirts, but also wear Viking hats.
They should do some with the Street Profits, I think, too.
No, like bring the swag like a rowdy king.
Well, you know what they say about Street Profits, you know? They bring this swag like a karate can. No need a bag. What about it? Yeah.
And that perfectly aligns with the Viking Raiders.
Moving forward, we get to Riddle versus Solo Sikoa. I was very perplexed by Riddle's entrance.
What happened?
This dude comes out. I'm used to the birds coming out when he does the flip flop thing, you know?
Yeah, Twitter.
But it's a bunch of rhinos coming out.
Right.
And and this dude, it's a bunch of really badly done AR rhinos. And Michael Cole goes, the rhinos are rumbling. And I was like, what? They're
What does that
what?
have to do with anything?
What's that deal real? I don't know.
I don't know. They just
I'm,
wanted to put rhinos on there.
I'm believing that's why he lost to Solo Sikoa here. And understandable.
They actually forgot the birds and they were actually doing the rhinos. So Michael Cole had to do it on the fly and be like, the rhinos are rumbling. Yep. Mm-hmm.
He saw the AR thing. He's like, they're the iconic rhinos. Yep, that's what they're rumbling.
Yes, they
That's it.
are. That works. It works. I'm telling you, it does.
And it's boss time.
Yep.
Oh boy.
He
So
yells
Riddle,
Kinshasa now too, by the way.
he does. He does. Not as good as some other people used to, but
Yeah.
anyway, Solo beats Riddle. Fine match. Um, show ends with Riddle getting dumped under a table, being unstable, and Sammy running over to help, and Kevin Owens kind of walking over at a brisk pace, you know, going for a spring walk.
Kevin is not. Kevin's not urgent to do anything.
He's just kind of doing his thing, man.
Yeah. He's there to be there, to be honest.
But I don't want to forget, though, because I almost did. Before his match starts, Paul announces that the rematch has been confirmed between Sammy, Kevin, and the Usos. And he's like, this time, the Usos are going to win. Looks down at the Usos and says, because the tribal chief is losing patience with the two of you, and the Usos don't notice it. So that's a good tease right there for what's coming.
Damn. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. Will the Usos win, do you think?
Hmm?
Do you think the Usos gonna win?
I hope not. There's a good chance they could because the Saudi show coming up, you know, and Sammy and Kevin ain't going to Saudi, so who knows?
That is true, actually. Yeah. They don't have to have the tag team titles on the show, though.
They don't have to.
It's not really that important to have those titles on the show.
I don't know. I don't know.
You
They're
just
gonna
have a
politic.
normal tag team match, like a 6-man, whatever.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But that overall is this episode of SmackDown. I thought it was enjoyable. I'd give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up for me too. I think I watched the whole show because it was the Hulu version, but I think I got everything. So
Finally becoming a Hulu only, just like me.
the Hulu homies, we're in this together.
It, and when you miss an episode of WWE television, sometimes you gotta turn to a different place,
When
and
you
Hulu is that
miss an
place.
episode, where do you go? Hulu. What do
That's
you
what I
want?
said.
Hulu. What do you need? Hulu.
That's what I've been saying for years. Anyway, time to plug away, I think.
All right, go follow us where you possibly can. We're on every single social media platform, podcasting platform. Go follow us, leave 5-star reviews, subscribe, like, comment, share on YouTube. We'll see you next one. Bye.